Stop right there. Thank you very much. Dumbgeons and Dragons will be right back in just a touch. It's a couple days after the wedding. Cav, you've boarded a ship and made your way back to Vintersmouth, and you're pulling in to the harbor in the evening. It is a relatively calm night. The sun is still setting. It's a beautiful, pinky purple sky. Vintersmouth looking very beautiful. There's a few people walking along the harbor. And as the boat pulls into the port and the gangplank comes down onto the harbor, you wave a courteous wave to Gorsh, who...
Things have cooled between the two of them?
I mean, he's just been gone a lot.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. You are making your way. Where are you headed now that you're back? It's not like nighttime, so, sleep isn't necessarily first and foremost, but where are you headed?
I'm probably going to head to the Brood Awakening.
All right. You make your way over there. There's a bit, the crowd kind of fills out a little bit. The closer you get to it, a little more of that evening post-work vibe. Everybody's looking to cut loose. And as you push open the door, the sound of music pours out into the street and light fills the darkening town square. You see several people from the town that you recognize, but primarily your friends, Bonwin, Bizarre, and Aladdin, across, and they're seated with Alistair. Bench clocks you as soon as you walk in and says, Cav, you're back! Hey! Which pulls all of your attention to the door as you see Cav enter.
Hey, Cav.
Cav, first piece you notice is that Bizarre is... at this point, healing, but still a little black and blue in the face.
Okay.
Cav, you're back.
I'm back. It's so nice. Whoa. Bizarre, what happened?
Yeah, I got lost down a dark alley.
Oh, sure. Yep. Okay.
Bag over my head kind of thing.
Yeah,
He got
dinner.
the crap kicked out of him is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was piecing that together.
Yeah. Got the good shits kicked out of me.
Cool. Who'd you piss off?
I don't know, but it's led to talking about some kind of weeping archive, some library.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
So,
total cool coincidence. My dad's fourth wife was totally talking about the Weeping Archive, and I didn't understand what she was talking about.
Huh. No way. It's weird how when you hear about something and then all of a sudden you keep hearing about it everywhere, even though you don't ever remember hearing about it before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did she have good, would she tell you?
Okay, I remember a bit of it, so I'll just run it past you guys, and, just first thought, best thought, especially you, sleeping dude. I think you're gonna be, probably the most knowledgeable about this.
Oh, you're back. It's good to see you again. My Alistair Greaves. Lovely to connect again.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't need to do that again, right?
No,
Okay.
totally good.
Good.
Just to catch you up, because I didn't realize you were asleep. I thought you were just resting your eyes, but... okay,
were they
so
closed again? Never mind. You go.
I was at my dad's wedding. His fifth... Anyway, doesn't matter.
What was the theme?
Fifth
What were the
time's
colors?
A charm? Is that a theme?
Fifth time's a charm.
Yeah, so...
Kind of has a ring to it.
Like a rusted gold?
It was more of a rusted root.
That's what they walk down the aisle to?
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, his fourth wife...
Damn you for getting that song in my head, Tom. Fuck you.
Send me on my way.
Dumbgeons Dragons is a D&D actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ More, he, him. Also with me today is Amy Moore as Aladdin, she, her.
Well, that's nothing you could bring me.
Carla Maxted as Bonwin Everbane, she, her.
The Weeping Archive, presented by Brood Awakening.
Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, he, him.
It was like that really cool thing they do in the stories when, they drop that last little bit of knowledge as they, walk out the room and it rocks your world.
And Kyle Claset as Bizarre the Wizard, he, him.
I got a rabbit in my hat.
Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and we'd love for you to join us today at patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. You'll get a 7-day free trial to check things out. And now, let's get right to it. Fuck it, let's play.
Anyway, his fourth wife, the lovely lady, Dame Corvella, she's an interesting one. Anyway, she may or may not be a witch. That's neither here nor there. But she said that at one point in my life, my father had signed a document, and she said, being an older man of a certain... anyway, he didn't read it, I guess, is the long and short of it. And the words did not stay where he put them. They were taken, preserved, and filed in the Weeping Archive. So
you have a direct connection to the archive through your lineage?
I mean, I don't really know. Maybe, yeah. Is that what you're saying?
That's what sounds like your fourth. I don't know if stepmom.
Kind of just like one of Cav's ladies.
Yeah, is that what you call all of your father's previous wives? Is Cav's ladies?
Well, yeah, they're a whole team. It's the Goldweave girls.
Oh, that's fun.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name. That'd be a great spin-off podcast of several older ladies living together.
Putting it out there, not doing it ourselves.
I mean, we will eventually.
One
it's
day.
Probably fine. Well, that's very interesting. Not great, but interesting.
Yeah, I mean, not great was my first reaction, too. So I'm glad we're on the same page there.
Well, maybe it is good. Maybe it's keeping something safe.
I mean, it didn't sound like it when she was talking about it.
Will it help us find it? Because you can, sense it? Is that a thing,
Maybe.
Alistair?
Oh, will his last name be on it? It's filed.
It may be in it. I don't know if it will be on it. I don't know if. I mean, from what I know is there are probably guaranteed many names within the archive throughout however long the archive has existed.
Okay.
But yeah, placing a name on the archive, like kind of sponsorship rights. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean,
The
how
Weeping
are things
Archive,
filed
presented by
otherwise?
Brood Awakening.
And is there a process for learning about this fucking place? Because it seems like you could be at a wedding and get your ass kicked, and I got the raw end of the deal.
Well, I guess it depends which way you approach it, and I mean, it sounds like a very lovely wedding, but also
It was all right.
It's the fifth wedding, so I guess in the big scheme of things, like
Was there
tomato,
swag?
tomato,
No swag, but open bar.
open bar's good.
Well, that's nothing you could bring me.
Last thing, too. This is probably the most important because she said it as she, had already turned away from me and wasn't... It was like that really cool thing they do in the stories when, they drop that last little bit of knowledge as they, walk out the room and it rocks your world. She said that if I ever read my father's name on ink that won't dry, don't touch the page.
That sounds very straightforward.
Yeah, and, ominous as fuck.
Ominous. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just thinking. Yeah, no, that's...
As if you didn't need any more reasons to file things.
Oh, tell me
Touch
about it.
paperwork.
Where's Oak when I need him?
What the hell do parents know? You want to try it? I open up one of the books.
Which book do you open?
Open up the one that we were writing stuff in that, we were trying to talk to somebody.
The one that was
yes.
dropping the truth bombs?
There was the Private Shames book, and then there was the one that was more...
Private shames will never not entertain me.
There was the Private Shames book, which is the one out in the town square that just seemed to generate once somebody looked upon it. But then there was the one that the Bizarre was writing in that was responding depending on what you put in there.
That because it did show that amorphous ink characteristic.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did. Yeah, it took the ink that you had written and created the response, be it a sentence or a pictograph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hold on, Kev. Was this stepmom? Was she nice to you, or is she like jealous of you?
Oh,
Did
no,
she
I
offer
didn't.
you an apple?
No
You said
classic.
she was a witch.
No classic witch. Well, I mean, it seems like she's a witch. We had a little convo about it where, like, I'm pretty sure she's a witch, but she didn't really say she's a witch. But, like, I think she said it without saying it, you know?
Okay, but do you think that she would want to hurt you?
Oh, no, I don't think so. She was always pretty cool. I think just, you know, circumstances would, like, naturally want to pit us against one another, but it's always been tight. We've been good.
Sounds like your dad might be the villain if he's now on his fifth wife.
He's 100% the villain. Yeah,
oh, okay.
absolutely.
So, you probably had a united front against the old man, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe you should listen to her then.
Okay, cool.
If it was a word of warning, maybe you should listen to your fourth mom.
Well, no, she's like only okay. It's really complicated. She's the fourth wife. I was the offspring from the third wife, and then the two previous wives are also in my gang. But we're all cool. We're all friends.
So you're the gang. You're the gang
You're
leader.
a ringleader?
Oh no, absolutely not. It is a partnership through and through.
Okay. A lot happened at this wedding for you.
Oh yeah, no, it's just real busy time.
You see Alistair begin to flip through some pages that are just all over this table, and he's pulling stuff out of his bag. I think that reminds me. You see him drift and fall and thud on the table. And as his head hits the table, you begin to hear the town bells ringing outside.
That's probably a bad sign, right?
I'm really tired of those bells.
Me too. I guess let's go see.
Go.
Everybody in, not just you, but everybody in the Brood Awakening gets up and heads outside.
Except for Alistair.
Except for Alistair.
Do we
because
put him
he's
in the
sleeping.
recovery position before we go so he doesn't choke on his
Sure,
vomit
yeah.
or something?
You head out into the street after preparing Alistair in the fetal position, and you hear the bells ringing, and you look over. There's they're town alarm bells. You heard them as the monsters were attacking.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard them several times in the past before. There's one down at the harbor. There's one over in near City Hall, and there are a couple more kind of spaced throughout the city. And as you look around the corner, and you can see the one at the harbor, as you look, something is off about it. Like as it moves from one side to the other, it is ringing out of sync. And as you look at the street signs and the signs of the shops all around you, the written words that you see begin to bleed ink, like they're being, like they're running from the signs themselves down onto the ground, being seeped into the ground itself. You hear screams from closer to City Hall, the more noble side of town, which has been greatly reduced in terms of its status and stature since Nina has taken over. That side is has been less referred to as the rich side of town because they're trying to make it a little more equal. But you hear screams from that side. You hear people rushing to and from. You see town guard, and you hear the sound of grinding stone at a distance across the river. But you can hear it above the sound of the river rushing by.
What is that?
Something terrible, right? Something terrible.
I mean, it's usually
go
always
get
something
armed
terrible.
and then go check it out?
Do y'all notice the bell?
Yeah.
Is anything else out of sync to y'all? Do y'all notice, like, any other sounds that are going on, people's footsteps? I'm going to check around and see if anything else is affecting, like, perception.
Are people talking like in dubbed movies?
Yes.
I did a good visual gag, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Nailed it.
Yeah, as you look around, so the bells are very clearly that. If you want to roll, perception probably is the best one to figure.
All right.
I'm gonna roll. It was bad.
It was a nat 20.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna roll then.
I feel like we only rolled once last week, and it was a 19 for you.
Maybe I should only roll once,
Once.
so I
Only
really
get
need
one
to
an
pick my
episode.
moments now.
I got a 10.
Damn it.
So
Okay.
I got a 5. I don't see shit.
I'm very observant.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna because Amy. Oh, I also got a 5. So
hey,
Cav, good to see you again.
Cav and Bizarre, your attention is drawn back. The Brood Awakening door, bursts open. And as you look over to it, Alistair's stumbling out, like he just woke up. He's looking around, and you kind of go over to him, which is drawing your attention right now to make sure he doesn't fall down into the street. Bonwin and Aladdin, you're looking around at Bizarre's kind of prompt, and you're watching footsteps run by, and they are slightly out of sync. Not quite as clear as the bells, but they are slightly out of sync. You see someone call to one of their loved ones across the way, and it is also there's this reverberating tunnel effect that is happening when shouldn't be. You're not that far from these people.
Are your ears not hearing things at the right time?
yes. Yes, things are, I don't know, out of sync? Out of time?
Am I getting Fae vibes?
Welcome to the middle.
Hey, how's it all going?
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Our dog smells real bad. It's just hit me real hard.
Oh,
yeah, no, I
man.
saw. I said welcome. I thought maybe the microphone jumped at you.
No.
It's just out of the
Nope.
corner of my eye. Didn't see. No,
It's just that
attacked
middle
sentient
stank.
microphone's
by
not
aroma.
an issue. Yeah, it's
That's all.
it's that middle.
It's that
stank.
middle stank just coming up.
Thanks
the
for
stank
being
on the
here.
middle.
Yeah, good times.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you for being here and listening to us. We would love and appreciate you, and hope you're having a great day.
Super awesome day.
Yeah.
We want to let you know that our Carlentine's Day sale is still going on. Carla is busy
That's
celebrating
right.
the heck out of this whole month right now,
Oh, yeah.
so she can't be here to do it. So we're going to do it for her because that's the birthday thing to do, obviously.
Exactly.
But when you visit patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, you get 50% off either your first month or your first year. I say that
good.
louder because that is clearly the better deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And
Overall.
6 months free. Yeah.
You can also gift
100%.
those, right, to people?
You can. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great gift.
That's a
Patreon.
pretty good gift.
I think if you go to that same place, there's a little gift button, or you can go to patreon.com/dumbdragoncast/gift.
Well, there you go.
And then that will
How
also get you
perfect
there.
for Carlentine's Day. Get your loved one a gift of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
it'd be
good.
very sweet. When you are a patron, however, you get an episode dedicated to you. Like today's patron, Amber Covain.
Amber.
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Amber.
We appreciate you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
And the color of
being
your
here.
energy.
What color is Amber's energy?
Amber is the color of your energy. So say at 311.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amber's her own energy, or Amber's their own energy.
You can be like Amber. And hey, we do these sales, to give you a chance to join the community at a discounted rate, obviously. And what we haven't done in a long time, because, it feels like reaching goals. I don't know. It it never really felt like us. But what I do wish and hope for Carla's birthday is that we are so close to 100 patrons.
Ooh.
And we've been skimming that number for a very long time, which I'm fine with. I just wanted to let you know that you could be the one to help push us over 100 patrons this month.
Can we shout that person out if we do end up getting pushed over by that one
100%.
person?
Yeah, absolutely. Whoever is the 100th person will get a special 100th person shout out for when we do. We're very close. I don't have the exact number right off the top of my head, but it's within 5 people, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it's not out of reach, and we would love and appreciate you being a part of the community. It's a great time. Just ask Jess. She's looking at us like she doesn't
Nodding.
usually get called
There's
out.
thumbs
up.
2 thumbs up. Yeah,
We love it.
There we go.
We love it.
Patreon.com/dumbdragoncast until the end of February 2026. We got this great sale going on. Hopefully you can take advantage of that over there. And now let's get you back to the episode.
Heck yeah.
What episode? A great one.
This one.
This.
This one. Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Am I getting like Fae vibes?
Yeah, you don't even need to roll for that. Like there,
I experienced weird
you
shit in the house.
experienced weird shit, and like this
Yeah.
is like there are certain connections. It may not be exactly the same thing, but like
It's a vibe.
it's the vibe.
Okay.
Everything that's been happening in town, like this is clearly an escalation of that. And as you, as Bizarre and Cav collect Alistair and bring him over, he's looking around, like his eyes are wide. He's watching the signs and like pointing at things and like trying to like make sense of the sound. And he says, this isn't a bleed through anymore. Like this. He checks a page in his book and he's like filtering through them. And I think this is the archive indexing.
What?
What does that mean?
Well, it's when the archive is taking record, strange occurrences happen in the town or area where that's happening. What else have you heard? Like the bells are going. What?
Well,
Same with voices.
The voices and the steps are not quite.
Yes. Okay.
And,
we have to find.
You
like,
know, all
where
the
it's-
bleeding words also is also.
No. Yeah, we have to
concerning.
find where the point is, where the point of where it started is.
Well, there was some screaming, so it's probably near
Well,
that.
that's probably a good idea to go there. Yeah.
What happens when something is indexed?
Usually, it's whatever is being indexed is cataloged. Sometimes there's a physical detraction from the world. Something is taken and archived. Other times, just the words or the sentiments of the things happening in this town are taken and archived.
So is somebody writing down a story of something happening right now in Vintersmouth, and it is being...
Something has broken through and
It's like
And it's
sucking us into the archive.
And it's recording our experiences? For who?
for the truth.
Is that a title or
For
the concept of the truth?
its concept of the truth. For its knowledge.
For the archive,
Well, I don't know. There's no record of somebody controlling the archive. Like, powers greater than anything that I can comprehend or have come across.
It's similar to an objective entity. Where
Yes.
it doesn't really matter what's going on. They're just an eye viewing.
Yes. Yes, that's it.
But
But if it's happening now, it could mean that there's an entrance nearby.
what about where that book showed up?
You
Oh, wait, we're like
you-
right there.
yeah, you turn to the left.
Is it that?
It's not there.
Is the book there?
You do hear that sound of grinding stone rise above the calls and the bells on the other side of town.
Well, the action's that way.
It certainly is. Yeah, it certainly is. Let's arm up, mount up.
Get my steed. She turns and looks at Bizarre. It's a joke.
Okay.
Let's
Cav, did you bring Aladdin a pony from your dad's wedding?
I mean, we only
Oh,
got
I
one
want
to
a
keep for
pony.
ourselves. So
Is that the swag?
It's a slow ride home.
That's not a fifth wedding swag gift, I'm
No.
afraid.
No.
Probably
I
not.
should probably go help those people, huh?
Okay, so you each independently head to get, I guess, weapons, or do you go to Bonwin's to get, like you say, arm up?
I
What are
was
you going to
thinking,
get?
I was thinking Everbane's, but obviously that's where I would go. But that is where all the weapons are. Not all the weapons, but
All the best weapons.
many
All the best
weapons.
Right?
But yeah, I guess everybody could have their own stuff at their own place. I assume we probably, like, at this point in our lives, remain somewhat armed at all times, unlike before things
Yeah.
started to go
Sure.
freaking nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But this is like, we're heading into it, so
Yeah.
we got to get the, you know.
You need the duffel bags
two-handed
full
weapons.
of guns
Exactly.
from the Matrix. Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you take a moment, you get your things that you don't have. Cav, you just got off a boat, so likely
You were at a
got
wedding.
everything
You're
with me.
fully
the
armed.
majority. Yep, particularly going into the hotspot that was your father's fifth wedding. You need shield and hammer to be
Absolutely.
able to walk out of that. I needed
You
to
didn't
make
know
sure.
what was going to be asked.
Could have been
As
anything.
not best man, then best man, and then not best man again.
That's right.
We cut across the river to the fountain outside of City Hall. Previously a large monument to Mayor Knops, now turned back into more of a modest fountain. But what you see before you is no longer a fountain. Out of the earth, a stone doorway has formed, and it's the final like keystone pieces are being like moved by some unseen entity or something, some force, placing them into position. The doorway itself is this deep red oak with like these metal strappings across it. It has this large globe for a handle. People have run and fled, and there are some guards putting position around it, trying to keep people away from it as you come up to it. And Alistair looks and says, "This, I was down here the other day. This wasn't here. Tell me this wasn't here."
This is new.
This is new. This is new.
Definitely new.
Is the screaming Russ just because the cobbles are moving and forming a door, or are people?
It appears now
Okay.
that you're on this side, like shock and surprise
Okay.
more than somebody's being attacked.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, that's something.
Bizarre, as you step closer to this, something in your pocket begins to move.
Someone play hide the vibrator in somebody else's hand. Turn it on remotely
I got
at
a rabbit
security
in my hat.
checkout. In
That's right. It's in an inside pocket, and you reach in, and you remember immediately what
Getting
it is.
worse.
It's not better.
it's a vibrator. I knew it.
You grab hold of the spool of thread that you found floating in your store after you returned from the Fae. It is the thread on the spool appears to be spinning like quite rapidly around this wooden spool, and it is developing this cold feeling to it, which intensifies the closer you get to this door.
Okay. So it's a spool of thread that's starting to like unwind and starting to feel a little cold.
Not even unwinding, just like the thread itself remains on the spool, but is like spinning
Spinning on it.
around.
Gotcha.
While you hold the wooden, portion of it.
Okay.
This hasn't happened before. Like nothing has really happened aside from floating in front of you. Like, I don't know how much time you spent like identifying or doing anything with it. We can retcon some of that if you'd like, but it hasn't done anything since then.
Yeah. So I assume I've let it go and it still floats in the air.
Correct.
So with it spinning and it being that close, I pull it out and I hold it there. And as it gets cold, I release it just out of instinct, and see what happens.
It floats in front of you as kind of the chaos dies down. Guards get a little bit of the crowd under control and move people away. Aladdin, you're first to pick up on it, but everybody else hears it. The spool begins to hum a bit of a song.
What does it sound like, Russ?
It is no.
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 Touche.
You hear it, though, and it instantly transports you, Aladdin, back to the Banjo Man's house.
Is this because I asked you to hum it?
Doesn't transport you, but like that's where it
Oh, it's
places you
rude.
mentally.
Oh, mentally, okay.
Yeah, like you aren't gone, but
Okay.
like
Oh, whew.
transports
I'm like,
you
dick. It was a joke.
mind.
Could have
we have
hummed anything.
We have a brief cutscene where you're like picturing yourself back
Yeah,
in the house.
right.
Like this
I'm
song.
having a flashback.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yes.
the primary song that kind of lingered throughout, but it was something that wove itself through your time there. And everybody else hears this song. You can't place it necessarily. You didn't spend as much time in that space as Aladdin did.
That's... It's not the song that the box made, right?
No,
Okay.
it's not that song.
There's so many songs.
I know.
Same artist, different track.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've heard this before.
Where?
At the Banjo Man's house.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be upsetting to hear.
Yeah.
I grab it, try to get the humming to stop.
Gets louder.
It amplifies in your hand like a Kleenex box. No, you grab it. As you grab it and pull it close to you, it slows its spinning. It still has that cold feeling to it, and just kind of you hear it faintly, but it definitely dissipates as you place it back into your pocket. But you can still feel it moving, trying to pull itself towards the door.
When it was floating, was it moving toward the door, or was it staying?
It was staying stationary.
So, with it, I have it in the pocket in my jacket, and I'm gonna put my hand over it and hold it, as if I'm holding it over the coat, and then I'm gonna walk towards the door to see if it still reacts or still gives off. To see what the reaction is. This thing needs to be in front of it.
Yeah, the closer you get, the colder it feels through your jacket. You can feel the threads winding, and where friction should dictate this should be starting a fire in your jacket. Everything is even frosty around this piece. And as you get within a few feet, it stops.
Okay. The orb on the door, while I'm holding it, I'm going to take a quick look at the orb on the door and see if there's anything that would lead me to believe I could use this thread on this orb.
Make an investigation roll.
Okie dokie. Hell yeah, another 5.
Killing it.
What do you do to investigate the door?
I'm standing probably a couple feet from it. I'd probably give it a once over with my eyes and then pull out my sword and see if it spins or has any kind of motion to it. And I think that's about the extent of what I'd try to accomplish with it, to see, is there more than one side to this orb, or is it just the face that I'm seeing? Is it tidally locked?
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you pull out your sword. You even take a half step closer to it. Mm-hmm. And as you're examining it, everybody else is kind of crowding in around you so they too can see. But as you take that half step and make even the slightest movement towards it, you see the door turn and unlatch. And it slowly creaks open, and you see a darkness pour out of it. Till after just a brief moment, from somewhere within this recess, there's the faint light of a torch that starts to bleed through this darkness. Dumbgeons Dragons, Season 4, Episode 49, starring Amy Moore as Aladdin, Carla Maxted as Bonwyn Everbane, Tom Laird as Kevlarin Goldweave, Kyle Claset as Bizarre the Wizard, and Russ More as your Dungeon Master. Dialogue editing and sound design of today's episode is by Russ More. Our community manager is Jessica Babiak. Music is from Epidemic Sound, and sound effects are from Epidemic Sound, Boom Library, and Sound Ideas. Our amazing cover art is by Matt Garbutt. A huge thank you to our supporting producers, Gabriel Lynch, Jessica Babiak, Ungarong Kierzan, Perry Mady, Cat Waterflame, Jacob Madden, Old School Gamer D, Craig Zeiss, L.A. Branton, Chibs1012, and Kudzu828. Dumbgeons & Dragons is a Patreon-supported podcast, and all of our amazing community help make sure that we have adventures for you every single week. Come join us today, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. We hope to see you over there, and you have yourself, right now, a great week. Yes, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Edna has taken. Is it Edna? No.
Yeah.
Nina.
Nina. Fuck. Yeah. Nina Madonna. Edna's the hedgehog.
And from Incredibles.
And from Incredibles. Yeah. Character inspiration.
Dumbgeons and Dragons is a Dumb Dragons production.